Investigates. Karen Anderson is here with a spike in these schemes and the victims who are now fighting back, Karen.
And we talked with one Massachusetts woman who told police she refused the paver's offer, but they still did the work. Now she's working her way out of an $11,000 disaster.
Look at that. Really?
It's horrible.
A driveway reduced to crumbling rock. That's what 84-year-old Marion Miller is left with after getting a knock on her door in May from a man offering to redo her dirt driveway.
And I said, no, thank you. And I locked the door.
She then left with her sister for a few hours.
And when we came back, this is what we saw.
The man left his card from Everlast Road Tech and later returned to Marion's West Hampton home asking to be paid for the job. But she didn't give him a cent. She called her daughter, Patty Green, who suspected something was wrong.
It's like they were in a hurry to do it and get out of here. And they had the nerve to knock on her door and ask for money.
Everlast Road Tech had only completed part of the job, and they quoted Marion at least $8,000 to finish it, according to a police report. And with the driveway unfinished,
That's a weed.
weeds have popped up and water has pooled on rainy days.
I want to be able to get enough money to blacktop it now because can't leave it like this. And so we're going to have to tar it. The thing is, how? I'm on a fixed income, so I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Patty and Marion took their frustration to West Hampton police. In his report, the investigating officer concluded that Marion told the paver that she didn't want her driveway paved, but he did the work anyway. According to the report, the paver was unauthorized to do the work and did it with the intent to collect money when finished. The DA's office charged Robert Cooper Jr. of Pittsfield with vandalism and destruction of property, according to court documents. We called Cooper and spoke with his wife, who also works for Everlast Road Tech. She says they did nothing wrong and provided us with before and after photos of the work. She says Marion had agreed to the service and then changed her mind. Cooper's now asking a judge to dismiss the charges against him. His lawyer, Jesse Adams, told us this is a civil dispute that doesn't belong in a criminal court.
And I said, oh no, you're not getting money because I told you no.
We found warnings from police about paving scams across the state. And Northwestern Assistant District Attorney Andrew Covington says they are costing victims thousands of dollars, money that is hard to recoup.
The motivation seems to be greed and money. And these scammers are targeting our elder population, and they're doing it solely for greed. Sometimes we wonder how these people could sleep at night when they're trying to take $15,000, $18,000, $20,000 from a senior citizen when a lot of times that's their life savings or half of their life savings.
Covington says paving scammers use high-pressure tactics, and his advice to protect yourself is take a step back and ask for a written contract, permit, and references.
Careful.
In the meantime, Marion and Patty were quoted $11,000 by another company to fix the driveway.
What goes through your mind when you think of all this?
I'm mad. I don't swear. I don't usually swear, but it just makes me mad and really angry, really angry.
You messed with the wrong people. You did a bad thing. You need to stop.
Now, the judge hasn't ruled on the motion to dismiss in this case. Police and prosecutors want people to know you shouldn't be afraid or embarrassed to call them if you think you've been the victim of a scam. Live in the newsroom, Karen Anderson, 5 Investigate.